Hi, it's Manny's dad. It's been 30 days. This is 30-day update video part two. Um, through your feedback, through the Google form and all the information you've sent in, I'm starting to kind of develop a thesis of what happened, or at least with Manny's version. This isn't so much the what ifs and of Manny's specific situation, but more generally, the following thesis is coming together. The suicide mind is hell-bent on killing its host. It is not going to reach out for help. Seeking help is antithetical to its mission within crisis. Now, this doesn't mean that there are a whole lot of other people who can be helped prior to that immediate pre-suicidal moment. But once you're there, he's not reaching out for help. So therefore, all the call the 800 numbers or walk in for help, it's just a miss, at least for this fact pattern. It's up to the people, the processes, and institutions surrounding the victim to stop the suicide. Now, don't get me wrong. The phone numbers and the clinics and all of that is essential. It saves probably millions of other lives. And there are a lot of people who need that help. So it's important. It's necessary, but it's not sufficient to stop this situation. Here, it's up to the people, the process, and institutions surrounding the victim to stop the suicide. Yet, those of us around the victim are blind, or naive, or unaware, because it's hard to see the picture when you're in the picture. So I'd like to share some pictures with you. This is Saturday, November 23rd, 10:52 p.m. Picking up Manny at the airport, coming home for the Thanksgiving break. 10 days before he killed himself. Do you see it? That night coming home to his dog, 10 days before. Tuesday, November 26th, sitting around the fireplace, surrounded by family, holding court, telling jokes. I didn't see it. Wednesday, November 27th, at the Georgia Aquarium. Don't they say it's good to look, fish is relaxing? It was 6 days before he killed himself. Thanksgiving Day, November 28th, 2024, 5 days before. Surrounded by his brothers, his uncles, his dog, wearing dirty socks. Do you see a pre-suicidal teenager in the picture? November 29th, with his aunt, his brother, 4 days before he killed himself. Saturday night, November 30th. It's now 72 hours before he kills himself. He loved Moana when he was a little kid, so we went to see Moana too. We sang, joked, we had a great time. That Sunday morning before I took him to the airport, put him on a plane back to Boulder. 60 hours before he killed himself. Do you see it? No, I didn't either. So we need an awakening. You need an understanding that suicide is not my problem, that suicide does not apply to me, that suicide does not apply to you, and you can't see it. Even as you're listening to me now, your brain is playing defense to protect you or fool you. And it's telling you that this doesn't apply to you. It happened to them because blank. And your brain is saying, oh, well, Manny was different than your kid. And that's part of the problem. That's why I didn't see it, because I didn't think it applied to me. That was one of my mistakes. So if you can't see it and your brain's going to play tricks on you, what can a parent, friend, or family member do? I think you got to go look for it. You got to talk to your kids about suicide the way you talk to them about drugs, sex, alcohol, drunk driving, and a whole host of other risks and dangers. Ask them. How do you ask them? I'm not the expert, but there are experts out there. Some of you sent me to this website, JEDFoundation. Sure looks like a really great organization doing a lot of really wonderful work. If you click right here, I want to help, it gives you an option to say, help my teen or my child. And then they give you specific instructions on how to talk to someone if they're thinking about suicide, how to ask the question. Check it out. Talk to your kids. Join the band. We'll continue the conversation.